Hello. Hey, Lana. Artie Dar. Look at her up here early, warm and safe in South Jersey. Hey, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, you're live.
I hope so.
I see Lizzie today was making steampunk dangles.
Oh, cool. What were they made out of?
I don't know, but now they can go over there and learn how to make them and put them on their steampunk journal.
Exactly.
Hello, Sherry. Hello.
I saw somebody else either today or yesterday
Hey,
was
Jean. Hey, Leslie. Hey,
doing
Linda.
something. I can't remember what it was.
Man, they're like all standing at the door.
I guess so. Well, they can't get out. It's probably snowing where they are. You can't go anywhere. Oh, well, let's just go say hi to Popo and Rosemary.
Hey, Kathy D. I thought Linda said the storm was going to miss her.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the storm's gotten to Jean yet, and Leslie's just getting cold, icy cold, a little bit of icy
Cold
cold.
and drizzly out there.
Hey, Jan Terry. Kathy D might be cold. No snow. It's 47 degrees where Jean is. Jean, thank you for my beautiful Valentine's card. That was so pretty.
Hey, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. I'm sitting by the fire and Rosemary's sitting out in a cold shack on blocks.
A big draft underneath my butt. That's why she's got the fireplace and all I have is a cup of tea. The things I do for you guys, I hope you appreciate it.
Ooh, Jan said she was in her safe room, but tornado died out before it got to me. That's great.
Wow, scary too.
Leslie's getting freezing precipitation.
Jan, are you down there? Was that in Georgia or Alabama or where was that? Where are you? I forget where everybody is.
I don't know if it's a shack or a she shed. It's a caboodle. I know it was a caboodle kit that they put together.
Hey, Hassan.
Hey, Hassan.
Fireplace. That's Susan's fireplace.
Yeah, we only get to use it like every year, every other year or so. Big storm for Stasia tomorrow. No work or school today or tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Oh, listen to Lana over there. I had the AC on today.
Jan Terry is outside of Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was watching that a couple of hours ago where those tornadoes were like just popping. It was going up, going down, going up, going down. It would skip one little town and then hit the next one.
Dang, I hate that.
That was scary.
Why do we have to have destructive,
I know.
Rain and do your thing, but don't flood nobody. Don't cause any issues. Let the wind blow, but don't knock anything down or tear anything up. Y'all better stop.
Don't ice up and, crack all the branches of the trees, knock out the electricity.
Freeze the power.
Yeah. Not have any water.
I'm going to spank you. Now go away.
So last night we did end up getting, before we got snow, we did get some sleet. It was very slick out there. It was a thin layer of ice on everything. And then the snow started. And fortunately, it was, what you would call the dry snow. So it wasn't like it packed on top of the ice and then the snow was icy. You could walk on the snow this morning and, you wouldn't slip and slide. You could walk on it. And the dogs, of course, they had fun running down the ramp and almost slipping, sliding down. But they made it to the ground because they always just run out. And so they ran out like normal in there. Whoa! You could tell that they were kind of losing a little control, but they stayed on all fours, so they were good.
She is just east of Toto, Arkansas. Poto, Arkansas.
No, that's Oklahoma, my dear, is Poto.
Stasha said they had ice before snow too, and it's still snowing. And I know last night, Nancy sent me a message, and she said that it was. What did she say? Something about. I went over to Rosemary's, and y'all were gone. She said it's 24 degrees here, and oh my God, the snow.
Yeah, I mean it started snowing. Let's see. It started snowing about I would think about 8 o'clock last night, and it did it for several hours. Then there was a little pause, and it started again. And then when I got up this morning, it wasn't snowing, but a half hour later it started, and it snowed like for 4 hours straight. And then it stopped maybe about 2 hours ago. So
Hey, Tanya.
I told my husband, I'm going to take a chance because I didn't clear any path between here and the house because I figure it's going to be like 18 tonight. So it would just be all ice. So I have a better chance walking on the snow than I would on the ice. So I didn't shovel anything except for right on the little porch here where I get into the studio itself. And then I threw some of the de-icer on there. So
Hey, Lisa. Okay. So you just now got out of the flannel sheets and came out?
I was out of the flannel sheets at 7, but I had to come over here. At what point did I end up coming over here to check on things? I can't remember what time it was. Maybe around 3 o'clock or something. And I had already taken a bunch of bird seed to the house to feed the birds from the house. And they told everybody in the whole town that we had seed, and they all came. And so it just kind of like got devoured very quickly. And then I poured out some more, and that got devoured. So I wanted them to have their last little meal before they go to bed, so they have enough stuff to keep them warm, enough carbos to stay warm.
Why didn't you just knit them little sweaters or something?
Because too many came. I didn't know which one were mine. They all looked alike.
Hey, Jennifer Jane.
Hey. So I trekked over here, and then make sure I still had water and everything was working good. And then I just filled up this 5-gallon bucket with a bunch of seed and brought it over and kind of put it all over the place where they were places where I saw that the overhang of the house wasn't from the direction that the snow was coming. It was relatively, dry there. So I put a bunch of seed in all the spots where there was no snow. And then we had cardinals, we had blue jays, we had robins, we had doves, we had those crazy blackbirds you told me. I forgot the name of them already. We had the little sparrows. I can't think of what else. It was all kinds of birds all over the place.
Bonsoir, Janine.
Mm-hmm.
Janine said,
Janine, hi.
Kathy D, you have snow and ice too?
Hey, Hassan's only seen snow 3 times in his life.
Me too.
What?
It doesn't snow here.
But you've never been anywhere where there's snow?
No, never.
Oh, wow.
Kathy said she hadn't even opened her door today. Well, do you have windows? Can you see outside?
And then the bird bath, it was frozen. So my husband went over there with something and chopped it all out and dumped out the big giant ice cube. Oh, no. And then we filled it up. There was still a little bit of ice on the bottom and around the edge, the rim. And so we boiled a bunch of water and threw it in there and stuck my finger. It was just lukewarm. And they all came over and they were taking a bath. And, within like 5 minutes, there was no water left. So I had to fill up the water again. They had a great time. So our whole afternoon was taking care of the birds.
I know I went outside to check the mail in my socks. And
oh my God.
I know, because it was wet, so it was like, okay, it's really cold out here.
Oh my goodness. And we're still supposed to have some snow tonight. I don't know, but I can't see it from where I am right now if it's snowing or not. But we're still supposed to have some more tonight, and then a chance of a little bit more tomorrow, and then it'll all be gone. But I looked on the radar and it's still just halfway across Oklahoma, the second wave. So we still could get some tonight. But oh well. What are you gonna do? I'm warming up my hands, ladies. Chamomile. What would I say? Honey, vanilla, chamomile? Good. Good stuff. Oh, she won't look out the window. She doesn't want to get the chills. Poor thing.
Comment kebab. Kebab bien merci. I don't know. I don't speak French.
How's it going?
I don't know.
That's what she's saying.
I can kiss in French, and that's about it.
You can probably roast coffee too, huh?
No,
No, you don't drink French roasted coffee.
no. And we went to a gender reveal party this weekend.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
yeah. Well,
anybody die?
no,
Okay.
but it was kind of uncomfortable because we kind of misunderstood and we like showed up naked.
You didn't have to show anything to reveal. I mean, one part would have been sufficient.
Oh, baby, I don't think that's what they meant. Put your trench coat back on.
I guess it was freezing more than you thought.
Oh, look at Hassan out there being my translator. He said, "I'm good, thanks," in French. Oh my gosh.
He's multilingual, at least like 3 or 4 languages, right?
Wow. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You started it, Susan. And Artie Dar is going to keep going. You better watch what you start when Artie Dar's in the room. Okay, so remember I suggested, whether you guys follow my suggestions or not, I have no idea. But I did put a thin sealer on this so I can put additional paint on top of it so it doesn't, all come off, because it will if you don't put a little bit of a sealant on there. Okay, so let me get, oh, I forgot, I gotta get me some wax paper. I didn't bring any, or some kind of paper. Put some of my paints on there. So all we're going to do basically is just build on top of these with more layers until it looks the way you like it. Everybody has a different look that they're going to be going for. That's what we're going to do.
It looks kind of celestial right now.
It does. A lot of swirls. Okay, so what color do I want to put next? Now, I told you you could, obviously just brush it on. You can dilute some of the paint. You can drizzle it down. If you just want it in certain places, you can use something like a Q-tip or something. You can pounce the colors on if you have the little makeup sponges, whatever you've got, whatever you like to do. You probably got a technique on how you apply layers of colors already. And that's what we're going to do. So I think maybe the next color I want to do is put a little bit more black over some of this so that these colors are kind of more in the background. But I always like to start with the base of being black. And then layer on top of that. So let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of water on that because I don't want it real thick.
Maybe you need to give it a gold wash.
Gold wash. Is Mary here or what?
No.
Okay. I thought, oh no, Mary's here. She wants a cold wash.
Jennifer Jane says she's lurking. She's having a tough time. Her dad had a heart attack last week.
Oh,
He was in the hospital and got 2 stents. He is home now, but I've been just so worried about him.
well, of course. All right, so when you put a little bit of that black, it will start pushing back all that brightness. So it kind of looks like, well, not looks, it is becoming part of the background, which is kind of sort of what we want.
Hey, Jade, welcome back.
And then when we sand it back, then a lot will be revealed. I know right now it kind of looks kind of one-dimensional. We started off with a three-dimensional object, but like I said, it just takes a lot of different layers. So let's do the same thing with this one.
So you're covering up the bird.
Yeah. I had enough with the birds today. I don't need a picture of a bird.
You're covering up the movement of the nor'easter.
I don't want to compete with Ryan Hall, y'all.
Ryan Hall, y'all.
Yeah. So
I still haven't seen this person.
Well, if you ever need to know what your weather is during bad weather.
Was he cover the whole United States?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
Wherever the weather is, he covers it there.
Oh, kind of like a Jim Cantori of YouTube?
I guess so. I mean, he was doing this storm. He was in covering the whole storm. I mean, whether you were in Ohio, New York, Alabama, or Oklahoma, he was where it was most severe, and he was letting you know. And he was telling all those people in Alabama to hide. He left everybody in the snow. He goes, yes, your electricity might go out. Because people are asking, what's going on in Ohio? What's this and what's that? And he was busy down there in Alabama. And he goes, look, this is life and death down here. You guys, put an extra blanket on. It's just snow and ice, people. Stay off the street. Stay off the street. We got to save people's lives over here.
Oops, sorry.
What'd you do to the poor thing?
No, I sat up and I put my hand down on the stool and I bopped her right in the nose.
Oops, that's too much.
Oh yeah, cold iced tea.
Oh God. You're vicious.
Love it.
Okay, so then I'll let this dry out, and then I'll do a little highlight with some more of the copper. And then we'll do a little bit of sanding to see how much you need to add where. So that all these little bumps can show up. All the rivets, I guess that's what those are. Rivets. Rabbit, rabbit. Hey, Jamie. Okay, now that it's dry and I see it.
Hey, Jamie.
There's spots I need to cover up here. It's a little too bright.
Are you staying warm up there, Jamie? I know it's cold where she is. It's only about 30 miles up the road.
They had like really bad stuff like over in the Panhandle. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, she's warm. I'm warm too.
I'd be warm if I had 10 dogs on my lap too.
I don't have no dogs on my lap. I'm sitting right here by this roaring fire. Just don't go outside in your socks.
Well, I don't really have like boots to be walking around in the snow. I don't think anything I have is waterproof because we don't have snow here, people.
Can't be wearing your flip flops.
Oh, I don't have the flip flops, but you know. Okay, let's dry that up. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Thank you, Kathy D. Ooh, I love to cuddle up with the dogs when it's cold. Oh, I saw that, Lisa, that somewhere up there in Texas they had trees falling because of the cold.
Is that like when an iguana falls over in the cold?
No, I don't know. That's some kind of Florida myth or something.
It's no myth. They used to fall off the trees in Hawaii too. If it went down past a certain temperature, boing. Their body temp, they just can't handle it. They pass out.
I saw where somebody had like a tree fall on their barn and it hit something and it was causing sparks, and they had to have the fire department out there to make sure that sparks didn't spark a fire.
Uh-oh. Where'd that go? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. All right, I put it right here on my desk. Oh, and of course now I don't know where I put it. Oh my gosh. How do you do stuff like that, Rosemary? Seriously, how do you lose something when you haven't left your seat? Oh, I'm gonna have to go find another one now.
Where's Troy? Troy, Michigan?
Hmm?
Linda said her stepson sent pictures of the ice storm by them in Troy.
Oh, I don't know where Troy is.
I only know Troy, Michigan. What'd you lose?
A whole sheet of sandpaper. It must have fallen down. Because how can I lose the whole sheet of sandpaper?
Oh, Troy, Texas. I don't know where that is. Let me look that up.
Okay, I gotta go get another one.
Oh, that's up north of Austin. My niece lives in Austin. I saw her posting pictures of the ice and the dusting of, I think it was 26 there, lunchtime. Lisa got a foot of snow.
Okay, so you can use just a regular low grit or high grit. Which way would you look at it? Anyway, fine. Let's put it that way. Fine. Or if you have a block.
220 grit.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, wait! I'm gonna have to mute you on that one.
Okay. Adios.
That's like chalkboard.
So you can see it's showing the little rivets. Ooh. Now remember, this was done on the metal duct tape.
Awesome.
Mute.
I know Mary kept saying this morning, heat gun alert. Heat gun alert. Artie Darcy, she digs this old technique, old and grungy. Oh, yeah.
And now she's just talking about you.
Ha ha. I don't know.
Story.
I don't know that I'm the oldest one in the
I'm
room.
sure you're not.
But I might be the grungiest, but I'm not the oldest.
Yeah, it was an emphasis on the grunge.
You saw my toes the other day.
Oh my god! I almost had a heart attack.
Oh my gosh! Ooh, I like that one. Is this cardstock or did you use metal tape? I think she used the duct tape on card.
Yeah, on cardstock.
Not duct tape, but duct. The really shiny.
The real stuff. So then what I did on my sample one, I can't remember now. I need to write these things down. I forget if I used that or if I used the alcohol ink. To tell you the truth, I don't remember. So let's try both and see which one looks more like what the other one looks like. Let's see, butterscotch maybe? I don't know. Because I know I dribbled stuff.
So then you are older.
Because I dribbled? Okay. So on this one, let's see what happens if we do some alcohol inks. Just for funsies.
Good night, Hassan.
Good night, Hassan. I
Hey,
think that's
Vicky.
what I've used.
Why should we need a mask? For alcohol ink?
Me? You talking to me?
No, Vicky said, I hope you're using a mask and also in a very ventilated room.
Oh, honey, if you knew what I smelled. No mask. We're not ventilated. We got snow outside. Everything's shut up. Okay, can you see the difference? I can see the big difference here. I don't know if you can see it there.
I can see it. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Mary, how are you?
Hey, Mary. And we weren't talking about her this time. Amazing. That's probably why she chimed in, because he goes, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to talk about me. Might as well say hello. Okay, so that's that. This is empty. This is empty. Okay, so now I'm going to get a little bit of this. Oops, hello, wrong way. And I'm going to put it here and get some water, because this
there's Grumpy now. Hey, Johnny.
This goes a long way. So if you don't have the alcohol ink and you have some kind of paint kind of sort of the same, let's put this over here, kind of sort of this kind of a color, that would work too. It's not identical, but we're not going for identical, but it still gives the same feeling. See?
I can't feel it.
Say what?
You said it'll give me the same feeling, but
oh.
Rosemary said you were just hungry when you didn't have food. I mean, you were just grumpy when you didn't have food.
Oh, she's grumpy. They denied her for surgery. Uh-oh. I'd be grumpy too. Uh-oh. She was afraid of that. Okay, so there you go. And we have a little bit left over.
I know how that is because Betty was born. No, my brother was born November of 52. I don't think you're the oldest.
Okay, so I think that looks kind of cool. I don't know if I want to put some of it. We'll dry that and we'll put maybe a little alcohol on there and see what happens. You know, my sample one, I have more blue on there than these have. But you can just, you know, you can have whatever color you want to dominate. It's your rust. I mean, it's your metal.
Look at Kathy. It's good to see so many breaking out of the ice and snow to be here. She was so scared you weren't going to be on.
Okay. Here we go. Now, at this point, if you want to bring in some more of the blue, because let me show you the sample one. Oops. You see I've got a lot more blue on this one. But I think I kind of like this one better with less blue, actually. Again, it's just your taste. So on one of these, I'll add a little bit of blue, just so you can kind of. And then like I did here, I left the bright blue, but then I put that either the alcohol or the paint over right there. So, which sometimes when you see old metal, you know, it's water's coming from somewhere and the rest is building up there, and then it kind of drizzles down.
But you could also give one of them a gold wash.
No. Jeez Louise. I'll give you a gold wash. Get over here. Get over here. Okay, let's see.
This is really good. I wish you could have some.
What are you talking about now?
Betty just brought me a big plate of goulash and garlic bread.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Get out of here. Ooh, look. That looks kind of cool, you guys. The goulash looks better, I must admit, but I must admit.
I like it though, because all those colors come in when you have, especially if it's like copper.
Yeah.
Yeah. That verdigris or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I know, Lisa. We almost had KFC, but I lucked out.
So the chicken.
We went to Taco Bell the other day, and it was inside the KFC.
Really? They must have bought each other out.
So when you drive through, you can get like, I'll take a 2-piece all white with some refried beans and a taco.
With some mashed potatoes on the side.
Thank you.
Can you put the taco meat in a biscuit?
Can I get a original recipe chicken taco, please? Oh, Stasia said Pepsi owns both of them.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, I knew somebody here would know the scoop. And they only sell Coke, right? Can I have a Coke? Ouch.
Ooh, APG had shepherd's pie. I hadn't made a shepherd's pie in a long time.
Oh, no. See what I just did?
Oh, no.
It's okay. It was still wet. I should have waited. I should have dried it more. Doesn't matter. Because then all I have to do that's all I have to do. I think I need some more of that over here. Whoa. That came out fast.
Oh, so I guess the Colonel's all over the world, huh? Hey, Janice. Janice says she's checking in, that she's watching curling. Really? Hey, Ann.
Watching who?
Curling.
Who's curling?
curling. You know where they blow that little thing down the bowling alley or down the
I have no idea what you're talking
curling.
about. Okay.
It's an Olympic sport.
Okay. I believe you. Mhm.
43 watching and 17 thumbs. What's up with that? Broom sweeping. Thank you. Vicky, this is cardboard with silver duct tape on it. APG said it's the sport of sliding a rock on ice.
Oh boy. Well, we have plenty of that here in this country this week. Have more tomorrow. I want a little bit of those gears right there showing. There we go. They were getting lost. That was temperamental there. It keeps just popping up. Not cooperating. Okay, I think it's looking pretty good. We're getting there.
Vicky, cardboard with metal duct tape on it. Duck.
Where is it? I think it's in the other room.
Yeah.
I'll get it in a second, you guys, so you know what we're doing. We're picking up from yesterday, so that's why I didn't start like from the beginning. But I know some of you weren't here, so I'll get that in a second to show you. No problem.
Oh, that's right. We were here yesterday.
Yeah. We just weren't here last night, but we were here yesterday.
Fingers, toes, it don't matter, Jade.
Okay.
Duck, goose.
And like I said, you can just keep playing and playing by adding more and more colors. You know, if you want to bring out more of, you know, this amber kind of color, or if you want to bring out more of the green until it just, you know, just hits you the way you like it. And you go, done. And then once you're done, I would go and put that sealer on there so it doesn't come undone. So you don't undo your done.
She put it in an embossing folder, Vicky. She ran it through her Big Shot. And then she painted it. And then she sanded it off.
Put it on and put it off. Put it on.
Embossing folder? Is that what I said? What did I call it? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what you said. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the way this one looks right now. Okay, let's see. A little bit more metal right here showing. Not just the rivets, but I want the little crossbars showing.
I don't think she's used any rusty bits yet.
Mm-mm.
The kit is still new.
Now they have this little tool. I don't have it. I used to have it when I was doing sanding for that carver. I don't know what it's called. I know they still have them, but it's a piece maybe about this dimension and maybe only about this long, but it has a piece of sandpaper about, I would say it's about 1/4 of an inch, and it runs in through here, and so there's a little knob where you can, rotate the actual sanding paper, but it would be excellent for something like this if you wanted to get into little corners and highlight certain things. I don't even remember what it was called because they just supplied them with us. I didn't ever buy one, so I don't even know what they cost. But the thing that that's encased in, it's just plastic, and then it's these little strips of these papers, and it's really good for getting into little intricate areas. Okay, I think I'm happy with that one.
Okay, you're getting precious now.
Say what?
You're getting precious now.
What does that mean?
All into the fine details. Lucy said you can just wrap sandpaper around stuff like skewers or small dowels too.
Yeah. We were spoiled, though. They gave us the actual tool. So it was like, whoa. It's funny how unless you do certain things, you don't even know certain little tools exist. Okay, so those of you guys that are afraid to work with real metal, or don't know how, like me, you can still have enough stuff to play with, so it looks like resemblance of some metals. Okay, so that's really all you have to do with this, and give it a nice little seal. All right, so now that we have still all this stuff out, these little brackets that are supposed to replicate those metal straps, all I did was, with the same paper, you got a piece of that in there too. I painted it first black. We always start with black. Like right here, I painted all black. And then I just sponged a little bit of this on there, and a little bit of the blue here and there. And you have your straps. So let's paint that up. And then your brads, you know, you do the same thing. You paint the little top of your brad black, and then just tap it with, if you want the blue green, or if you want the copper, or both.
Hey, KDO party.
It's totally up to you. Hello, everybody I haven't said hello to, which is almost everybody.
Janice said curiosity got the best of her. She thinks it's called a denibbing tool.
Oh, I have no idea. I wouldn't know if I heard it because I honestly never really knew what the name was. They used to use it in electronics also to clean off little nubs and stuff to make contact. But it's mostly used for, at least I only knew it for using it on wood. All right, so this one I know is really dry. This is from the other day. So then all we would do, I don't have much left. Ah!
If you put water in it, you can do a gold wash.
I'm doing a copper wash thing.
Or copper wash.
This is a copper wash. And again, you can just make this as dark as you want. I mean, as much copper as you want, or as little as you like. There's no right or wrong. Hey, what's going on here? Okay. So again, you can make these as whatever color you want them. This is pretty much how I did those. And then measurements. I don't know what the measurement is. Let me see. Okay, so these are 1/2 inch. Whoops. These are 1/2 inch. And then you can just make them as long as you want. How long you want them to go, you know, over.
Hey, Fern.
Hey. So as far as you want it to go over your pipes, you know, they can be longer, they can be shorter, whatever you want. They can be more narrow. Once I had done these first and they were already glued and stuck, I didn't want to take them off. And I thought they looked a little big. So on this one up here, I made it a little smaller, and I like it a lot better, to tell you the truth. But you may like it, you know, the large straps. I kind of tend to like the smaller one myself. So, you know, it's just, you know, I don't measure a lot of things. I just kind of go with what I like. So this is between, you tell me what this is. It's between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. So whatever between 1/4 and 1/2 inch is, that's what that is. Check it out on your ruler. Okay. I need to drink tea. I think my tea's already cold, you guys. Oh my gosh. I gotta stick this in the microwave.
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Between 1/4 and 1/2 inch.
I don't know what that is.
It's like
Mark there. I just know that it's halfway across.
It's 3/8 or something. I don't know. You have to count the ticks.
Yeah, well. Hold on. 14 seconds.
Some smarty in here knows what it is.
I know. Where's Janet?
It's 3/8. Oh, I was right. 3/8. Aunt said 3/16.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So either one of those. Or just make it whatever size you want. Oh, whatever size you want. Okay. Okay, what else I have to show you right now?
That tea don't have no color.
It's chamomile. Chamomile has no color. What do you want?
Janice said, I ain't near no ruler.
You're supposed to know these things in your head, Janice. You're the lady with all this wisdom. Okay, so.
It's 2 tick marks past the 1/4. Or something. That's how I do it.
Oh, I said I was going to bring the tape over to show somebody.
Look at Ann. I'm just making that up. I don't have any idea.
All right, so this is an embossing folder. And this is duct tape. And
duct tape.
Yes. And so that's what I used to create these. Okay. All right, next. Oops. Okay, what am I going to do now? Oh, okay. So if by any chance you have any packaging, you can use packaging. If you don't have packaging, then in the kit you got some of those round coin thingamajiggers. And we used this the first time we did the industrial. And where am I?
You can also use those little games that come in the Cracker Jacks.
The what?
Those little things that come in the Cracker Jacks, you know, they have a little ball in them. You try to get it in the hole.
I mean, I haven't had Cracker Jacks since I can't even remember when.
Well, they got them at the dollar store in the party section.
I must have been, I don't know.
I don't even know if they make Cracker Jacks anymore.
I know they do.
Do they?
Yeah, that I do know that they do. But I don't eat them.
How about Fiddle Faddle?
My mother loves Fiddle. Do they still make that?
And Screaming Yellow Zonkers?
I don't know what that is.
I love them.
My mom used to eat Fiddle Faddle all the time. If I went to the store, could you get some Fiddle Faddle? Okay, whatever, Mom. I didn't like it.
Hey, Val, welcome. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's a $1.25 store. $1.25 tree.
Okay, so you can't even see.
Got 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll drink my tea. So these are in the kit, and you might have some. If you don't have the kit, you might have some of these. That's what the coins go in, or you might have some packaging, because that's what I used for these. It was just packaging. So.
Oh, look at Jade. She's in West Texas.
Ooh.
People up in here.
Mm.
Oh, Ann said they make Cracker Jacks. They just don't put no prizes in them anymore. Okay, 8 o'clock. Lurker say hey. Lurker say hey.
It's hay time.
Everybody say hey. Want to get out of the balcony?
Is she here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There she's the first one. Want to say hey.
Oh.
Whoa. They all hayed. There's Lisa.
They all hate at the same
Jean.
time.
Lisa and Jean and Janice and Jade and APG and Linda and Val and Sherry, Lucy, Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Sherry. Stasia and Katie O'Party and Kathy D bringing in the rear.
Uh-oh.
And there's Elvis. I knew you were out there somewhere. And there's Johnny. Like I say, hey.
I love those eyeballs. She doesn't know what's going on, so she just feels, uh-oh, I better show up.
Thank you, lurkers. Y'all can go back to lurking now.
Yeah, you take a nap now.
Hey, Ann. Thank you for coming out. Elvis is in the room.
She's in the room.
Well, Janice is crocheting.
I already told you my Elvis story, right? I did, right? My friend that was visiting me from New England. Does that ring a bell?
No.
No. Okay, so he comes to visit us, and we have a regional airport right here, and so he had to go to big airport. Ours is relatively small, but it still gets large planes. So his flight out was from here locally, and even how many years ago was this? Maybe on 5 years ago, and he was used to always flying out of Boston. And you have to be there like an hour and a half ahead of time and all this stuff. And I said, no, you don't have to do that here. And you just pre-check on the computer on your phone, and you're fine. And it says
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey, Southpaw Studio 21.
Hey. And it just said you had to be there like 20 minutes ahead of time. Okay. So we go and we get there. Now, remember, this is a smaller airport. So we get there, and where you go to check in, there's nobody there. So it was like, he's panicking. How do I, first of all, it's 20 minutes till the flight's going to leave. And so he's all nervous, like, how am I going to check? There's nobody there. We're trying to find out how to get somebody there, and there's nobody to talk to get somebody to get there. All right. So we go, well, let's go over to boarding and see what the scoop is. So one thing leads to another, and then he goes over there, and they say, well, you already checked in. You got your board. You did it on the phone. Oh, okay. So he's all nervous. Anyway, so he's all nervous because he's this very conscientious type of person. And so they said, oh, well, hold the plane. Don't worry about it, because it was getting ready to take off. And they tell him, don't worry about it. We'll hold the plane for you. So they're holding the plane for him. And so he's the last person to walk in, right? Okay. So now he is Cape Verdean. And so he's black, but he has Portuguese names. All right. And his name is Alves, Alves. Okay. Whoever was on the plane that can't read, they're saying, we're holding the plane for Elvis.
Oh no.
So he can hear on the and we can all hear it. We're holding the plane for Elvis. We're holding the plane for Elvis. So my husband starts playing the intro music to Elvis, like when he's coming out on the stage when he was in Las Vegas. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm dying. And poor Daddy's all nervous. And so anyway, so he walks in. So can you imagine 29-year-old black man walks in and they're all waiting for Elvis, even though he's dead, right? But they're going like, who the heck are we waiting for? We're holding up this plane for Elvis. And then poor Danny walks in and everybody turns around and look at him. Anyway, never mind. That's my Elvis story. Okay, so now.
Your Elvis story.
Well, they said it was Elvis. I'm going by what they said, okay? Okay. Oh, I sounded like Jamie, didn't I? Anyway,
dude, sit down. We're waiting for Elvis.
Oh, we never let him live that one down. All right, let me get my little printout here.
That looks like a pair of spectacles.
Yeah, it does. All right, so you guys got these little gauges in there, and these are the ones I put in there. I just had to obviously cut them down, and that's what's in there.
Obviously.
So let's put that in the water, and I'm gonna get a pan.
Those are Berenstein bear glasses.
Oh, these almost fit pretty good because these are a lot bigger than the little ones I had there.
So you going live tomorrow, Val?
Which one? I think I like that one. Who are you talking to?
To Crafts Bio.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Is she going to go on every Friday?
I don't know.
We need to know these things.
Oh, that's right. She's going to go blindfolded and drunk crafting or something.
On her channel?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Blindfolded drunk. Wow. Very interesting.
Well, that's what she said. People are blindfolding themselves and making their cards, their art cards.
Why? Is it just like a new thing?
I think it's a Helen Keller challenge or something.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I disavow everything that was just said before.
I'm going to be banned from many a channel now.
We're going to hang out with Whoopi now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Go sit in the corner. Okay, this looks pretty good. This is fitting nice.
She is working on her Steampunk Caboodle journal cover.
Yeah.
It's a crazy art challenge thing.
Oh, okay. It is, yeah. It's going to be pretty crazy. Do you have to be drunk or can you do it sober?
No, just do it blind.
Oh. I might have to be drunk to be able to do it blind.
Take your glasses off.
Oh, I can do it without my glasses. Okay, so this is kind of an odd shape for it, but it doesn't matter because we're going to put, let's see, we're going to put some of this in there. We'll do it. We'll go smushy smush on both of them.
You need to put a little ball in there.
For what?
So they can like roll your book around and try to get the ball in the little holes.
No, and no.
Yeah, a BB. You're supposed to say heat gun alert.
I know. Sorry. You discombobulated me.
Your politically incorrect statement on my channel.
Discombobulated me. Let me put a little bit of.
I don't have no BB guns. I have pellet guns.
Hey, where's that? Where's my stuff?
Oh yeah, that's what you need. You need a spigot handle, a spigot.
Yeah, but I don't have one.
We'll go get one off the side of the.
Oh gosh, they're frozen.
Oh, don't do that.
No, it'll break. I won't be able to remove it. It'll just break off.
So are you gonna do some type of Snow White ice skating gig on your way home or something?
I did that already earlier.
With your birds?
Yeah, we already did that.
I'm
Look.
not talking about you and the dolly and the bird seat. I'm talking about
What? I'm not going on my socks, that's for sure. I have my limits.
I'm sorry, but I hate shoes. I hate them.
Oh, where is my?
That's like Renee Little Red Wagon. She goes barefoot everywhere.
You know, I used to when I was before I moved here. I used to all the time, barefooted all the time, no matter where I went, what I did. Well, I mean, if I left the house, I wasn't barefooted, but and I don't know, there was like stickers around here, and I don't know what this place used to be years ago, because you know the houses are really old, but every time it rains, there's glass exposed. It must have been a dump at some point or something.
Oh my gosh, I would so be digging.
There's glass every time it rains. I'm always picking up stuff, so I just stopped going barefooted. Plus, we had some trees, those sweet gum trees, let off these balls that are like,
oh those sweet gum balls.
I cannot step on those. So anyway, I just got in the habit of wearing shoes. Okay, there you go. There's that one.
Lisa wants a picture of you making a snow angel.
We don't have that. Well, yeah, we do have that much right now. I was gonna say we don't have that much snow, but I lied. We do. Let's see, which one do I want to? That one kind of got overdone. Oh, but that looks kind of cool right there. Let me see if I can take some of that off. It's a little too much. Can't see anything. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, gosh. I don't know where my alcohol is. The alcohol would move it.
Well, then dip your Q-tip in the alcohol ink.
It'll just make more ink.
No, it will move the.
I don't want more ink. I want less. Stop it.
You're missing the point.
Obviously, you are. I'm just going to do this and forget about it.
It looks perfectly fine.
Thank you.
See, Yvette said they like it crusty.
Okay. I can't see where I can't see that pen on the black. Hello, Rosemary. Oh gosh. I think I was stuck indoors too long today.
No doubt. Since yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not used to just being in the house twiddling my thumbs.
Well, you said you were going to gather up some crafts and take over there, did you?
I did, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. I envy the ladies that say, yeah, I just put a little stuff together and I work on it while I'm sitting watching TV with my husband. I go, no, I can't do that.
Oh, see, that's what it was, is you were just like right there with Richard all the while.
And neither one of us was watching TV.
Levon was busy.
And he was busy he's got to write up
Well, he
this
probably don't talk to
report.
the ladies when you're there.
Oh, yeah, I think all he does. And Levon isn't a lady. He's not even a woman, let alone a lady. Oh, gosh.
Well, this modem ain't no better than the other one.
It's going off again?
Yeah, it says, please sit closer to the modem.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, what?
Okay, that's going to dry. Right now it looks pink because of the glue, but it will dry. It will be clear. Okay, so we got those ready. So instead of, these three things, we'll have two. And if you have, or you can have one up here and one down here. And if you have packaging, obviously, you can have as many as you want.
Uh-oh, Deneva said she's still alive up here. Where are you? Were you in the mess?
Who's she talking to?
Well, she said, I'm still alive up here. So I don't know if she was where the tornadoes were or...
Who, Deneva? Who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. I'm lost in the conversation. That's all I know. All right. So, Pretty in Pink. I just noticed that one. I hadn't even looked up the whole time. I was mesmerized by the fire. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put some of the ginger. No. Ooh, I think I put some of this in there just to be a little cantankerous.
You cantankerous? Hey, Journey.
Because see, this makes it look like oil. I love how this looks in. That color makes it look like it's dirty.
Grimy, greasy.
Yeah, dirty oil. They got it out of an old truck or something.
Oh, not the tornado. She's in the snow.
Oh yeah. Bring on that grease. Bring on the grease. Holy moly.
What is that?
What do you mean?
In your left hand.
It's the little sampler thingamajiggers, but I'm going to turn them into, how on some of the steampunky things, they have, I don't even know what they are, but they'll have little straps of leather, and then they have them.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do.
That's what they keep their patchouli in.
Oh, okay.
Journey wants to know how much snow you got.
Gee, at least 6 inches. I mean, for us, that's a lot because we don't get snow. At least 6 inches, and it's still snowing. It's going to snow half of tomorrow. So I don't even think our town has snow plows. But I think what saved us from having like major problems was the past 3 days all over the town. They had they brought in some companies from out of state, and they were trimming all of the trees along the power lines. So I think that kind of saved us from, we lost power for a little bit, but not very long, and I think that's what saved us. I think what happened in our little area, there was an accident with the ice, and I think they hit one of the ones that was holding a transformer. Otherwise, I don't think it would have gone out just from the snow and ice. Okay.
Oh, Janice said they're vials of poison.
Oh, could be.
Okay.
I don't know what they are, but I just saw them on all the different things that had to do with steampunk. So I go, okay, we'll do that. My hands, because of the cold, they're sore. And plus, I was out in the snow, so.
My socks are finally drying.
Oh my goodness, are they still on your feet?
Yeah.
Oh my, what is wrong? Don't you own another pair of socks?
It was just the bottom of them.
But that's the cold part. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, the next thing we would do, while all these other things are halfway drying, is you would get whatever it is you're going to use as your cover. And I'm just going to use this old thing, I guess. I have pieces parts. I like this one. Outline of Abnormal Psychology.
Oh yeah, don't mess that
I
up.
think that kind of went with kind of all this underlying strange stuff with between steampunk and Sherlock Holmes and all of that. So I thought maybe I'll use it in reverse and have this be on the inside so I don't lose it, and use this as the front. Maybe, I'm not sure. These are the same, almost the same size. I'll make it work. Who cares?
No, Anne.
So I don't know if I'm gonna have that.
I washed them in really, really, really hot water. And they shrunk.
What shrunk?
My pink socks.
Oh, stop it. I thought you gave it to the dog to play with.
Bernie said Mary was making her cover with an electricity book this morning.
Oh, she's already working on hers?
Well, when I saw her, she was giving some kind of paper a gold wash and using her heat gun. And then I had to go into my meeting, so I missed the rest of it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So what I'm not going to use them. Oh, yeah, I am going to use this. Like that? Should I do that or not?
Don't mess it up.
I know, huh? Okay. I know what I'm going to do. No, I don't know what I'm going to do.
So who's the mystery guest?
Oh, be quiet. Everything was so calm. Jeez. I got to find a book. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I need a book. How about, oh, no. Psychology and Hygiene?
Oh, no.
Where's our regular book? See, all my books right now I have are kind of weird looking because I was saving them for the actual covers. And now I need one that I don't really need the cover for.
I don't know, Anne. We won't know till Saturday at 7 o'clock. I think it's Alvis.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I think I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to cut this and make a long book.
That'll work.
Oh, but then I won't have the same material. Wait a minute. Okay, keep the troops entertained. I gotta go to the back room, see if I can find something real quick.
Did she say the bathroom?
Back room.
She's got to go to the bathroom. Need a potty frog. She won't say Anne. Everybody guessed the other night, but she wouldn't tell anybody if they were right or wrong. I just keep everybody warm. Saturday, Stasia is her mystery guest at 7:00.
Okay, so I got one. I just have to paint it up. So I'll paint it up black. I missed the warmth. Oh gosh.
Oh, Kathy D says the bathroom has lots of books. The back room.
Room, not the bathroom.
Yes, 7:00 p.m. Rosemary don't know no 7:00 a.m. unless she didn't go to bed.
That's right.
Well, no, you said you were up at 7 this morning.
Yeah, but that's because I don't know why I went to bed halfway early. I figured I was going to be really busy today, like shoveling snow and everything. So, I mean, I went early for me. I went to bed around 1:00.
Why do you need to shovel the snow if you're not going anywhere?
Well, I thought I was going to shovel it to clear it to come over here. But then I realized I'd be with ice and I'd rather walk on the snow than on the ice.
You're going to paint your Asian book?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just to prove you wrong.
How would that prove me wrong?
Oh, you think it's all about the Asians?
Oh. I knew she'd get some kind of Asian up in this thing somehow.
It's in code underneath.
Now, see, I'm sorry, but all this money people spend on paint and that big old giant black bottle of paint right there from Michael's is just the best paint.
Yeah. I think a lot of people that are into all different types of crafts feel that they need an artist quality product, when with some things you just don't need it at all.
No.
At all. Unless you're selling your stuff.
Yeah, unless you're what's her name? What's your friend's name?
Who?
The painter. Huh? She has a YouTube channel. I haven't seen her lately.
Well, when you remember, you let me know.
She's always painting and giving lessons on color and painting and what's her name? The one that her daughter passed away.
Oh, I'm gonna make you remember. You're always good at names.
I know, and I am drawing a complete blank.
You'll get it. I know you will. Oh, ouch. I'm surprised you're not Googling her.
Vicky Green.
You got the first part right.
Vicky Ross.
There you go.
What are you talking about, Vicky Green, Lana?
Clooney? Maybe Looney? What is going on with you guys?
Oh, Oh no, Nancy said I'm still at work. Won't be there tonight. Have fun.
Aw. We'll talk to you in the stream, so if in case you watch it, you'll think you're there with us. Okay, let's give that a little bit of a dry. Dry alert, dry alert.
Well, hey, Nancy, Laura, glad you're here.
Hey, Nancy!
Hi, Nancy. Oh, now that's true, Lucy. I do like the quinacridone gold or the quinacridone red and the whatever they are.
Yeah, I'll pay for that.
Heat gun alert. I had to get Mary to tell you how to do it.
Hey, I said it. You just weren't paying attention out there talking to
Nancy. She was checking in. Hey, Lori, how are you? Oh, look at Lana. She did that Steve Martin thing. Well, excuse me.
Did you watch that little show on Hulu they did? The Murder in the Building or something like that?
No.
Oh, it was funny. The season's over, but they'll have one next season. But of course, they had to leave you with a cliffhanger because the whole season was to find out who the murderer was. And
hey,
then
Annie, ma'am.
The last scene is a new murder, so they're setting you up so you can figure out for next season.
No, Journey. This is the Steampunk.
I've really messed everybody up, haven't I?
No, I think somebody said something about Asian.
Because you did. You messed everybody up.
So, have you seen that show on Netflix with the longest title?
Well, it depends. I don't know.
The woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window?
No.
It's supposed to be really good.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, she makes a lot of casseroles, but it's called The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window.
Huh.
Katie watched Murder in the Building. She liked it.
Yeah, it was funny.
Anne said it was a fun show. I'm still watching.
Okay,
Blacklist.
they messed with my head because one show you had to read the whole thing.
Hey, PM Artist Studio, welcome.
And I'm like, hello, there's people out here with disabilities. I've been watching every show. Now you're making me read.
Some people are Lex Dexic or Lex.
I'm going, I don't like what you guys are doing. I had to pause it several times. When I saw something written, I go, click, so I could read it. Which was the whole show.
So why did you have to read it?
Because one of the main people was deaf, and so everything was being signed, and when it wasn't being signed, it was being written because he couldn't hear, so there was no words for anyway. That was you have to watch the show. Oh my gosh. That show's a little complicated. I like complicated shows.
I've seen that advertised, Paint Girl, but not. I haven't seen it because I'm into the Blacklist, so I can't watch anything else. Hey, Allie K.
She's in the Blacklist.
I'm only on season 2, episode 20, and I think there's 9 seasons.
Oh dear.
I know.
You'll be busy for a while.
Especially since I only get to watch 1.5 shows a night.
How come?
Because I fall asleep.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so now, ladies, depending on the size of your cover, you can mix and match your parts, your pieces parts. And where you want to situate this stuff. Fill in the gaps. This might fit better this way. Cut it off.
Painter the Arts Sherpa Cinnamon Cooney.
What about her?
I don't know. That's what Artie Dar's talking about.
Why?
No, it's not no cop show with Queen Latifah. It's got James Spader.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. If I want to have the cogs there and then fill in the gaps with these along here and the side. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have a little bit of everything.
Journey Crafts Bayou is Val.
Miss Val. All right, I need to cut that because that is really wackadoodle. I don't know what I did with that one, so I have to straighten that out because it won't line up no matter where I put it. So let me do that first.
I didn't know Queen Latifah was in a cop show.
She was in one. I forget the name of it because I don't watch. It's a TV show. I don't watch TV, so. But I know she was in a TV one.
I know she was in a show where she lived with those two girls.
Oh, get back into this century.
Oh, sorry. I love James Spader. I like all that blue.
Yeah.
The one where Denzel was bedridden. I don't know. I know if Denzel was at my house, he'd be bedridden. I'm sorry.
I didn't know he was in a movie where he was bedridden.
The Equalizer?
Oh yeah, she's in the Is she in the Equalizer?
She who?
Queen Latifah.
We're talking about Denzel Washington.
I think, but they're skipping around. They're talking. You know how it is. They have two different conversations going.
I'm still thinking about Denzel.
He never kissed another woman on screen. He doesn't kiss, and you wouldn't think that. You think he's this romantic guy. He's never kissed anybody in a movie. He didn't want to be disloyal to his wife.
Oh, her show is The Equalizer.
That's what I just said. Is that not what I just said?
See? Paint Girlie was thinking the same thing.
Well, I'm sorry.
Denzel is sweet.
You both, yeah, exactly.
The movie he's in bed is The Bone Collector.
Okay, but I bet he was in there alone. At the very least, there was no kissing going on.
What? He does just fine without kissing. He don't need to be
I'm
all.
telling you. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be all smoochy face to be, sexually appealing.
I never saw John Wayne kiss nobody.
Well, I don't think he was sexually appealing. He can go with a horse for all I care. It would not do a thing for me.
And I never thought of Clint Eastwood as, I always just thought of him as, just a gangster or something. But But I really did get the feels for him in what was it, Bridges of Madison County?
Well, you and every other woman,
Oh man.
except for me.
I would love a man to take me to Africa in something. I can't remember what she said. Oh goodness gracious.
I'm exhausted. I haven't even done anything. All right. So now we're going to glue these little puppies down. So what I ended up doing with this one over here, I did the combo. I got my, I got the, because I didn't want it to obviously lift up or anything. So I used the fabric tack, and to kind of hold it in place while it was gluing, I also used some double stick tapes. I used both. You use whatever you feel comfortable using. It worked well for me using both, so that's what I'm going to do tonight. But of course, you do not have to do that.
Can I use art glitter glue?
You can use whatever you want. It's paper on paper, so you know.
All right, Annie Mae, you go lurk. We'll still talk like you're here.
Yeah. You can use Mod Podge. You can use, you know.
I can't get the paper off the double-sided tape.
Eileen's. You can use whoever you want. And then what I did is I put the glue like around and then in between, and then it was all set. It didn't move. Although
it ain't going nowhere.
Although I did
yes, Journey, yes.
Putting some not clamps, but you know, some kind of a thing to hold it down. So I didn't want the ends to pop up.
Hey, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar.
Now you know we ain't gonna talk smack about you.
Well, not while she's around. How's your weather over there? She's getting bad weather too, Tamara is. Or it looks like it on the map, like she is.
How is my weather?
Yeah, I don't know. You said you were just fine. You just have wet feet and you don't even care to take your socks off. So what do I care what your weather is?
Annie Mae said, let the record show I was right about the Equalizer.
Touche. Hey. My glue's even cold.
Yes, she got the ice storm yesterday, and then she got snow from yesterday afternoon all the way till still right now.
Yeah.
So she ran outside with a pocket full of seed, and she fed all the birds.
More like a pocket full of seed.
Richard thawed out the bird bath, and they put warm water in there so the birds could bathe.
And then I thought, oh no, the ladies would be very upset if I cared more about the birds than I did them. So I had to trek all the way over here to be here with you guys tonight. So be nice.
Hey, it ain't like you had to drive across town to a studio.
Hey, at least I had my shoes on. I was smart enough to do that. Give me some credit about something.
Oh, okay.
So when you put this on, don't put it into that little valley because it's kind of stiff and then you're not going to be able to open it properly. So stay on this side. Unless you'd like your life to be difficult, well, then you can stick it right in the valley. Try and open your book.
Yes, Journey, you paint your book black so you can, that's your layer. Hey, CJ. CJ got over a foot of snow and minus 11 with no heater. She's glad it's going to be 45 tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Right here. So let me trace something out here so I can cut that. And then I can fine tune it. Because you know it's going to be too big.
That's right, Ann. Black is the new black.
Oh my goodness.
She only painted the Asian book black because it was not black.
Say what? Hey, what did I do? What did I do, guys?
You cut it wrong.
Oh, I just didn't cut that part. Hello.
Well, CJ, do you have the burners on? Now, who says for weather chicken dinner? Stasha said the piece you cut out was for the top. Yeah, you just didn't cut the side off yet.
Yeah,
You're
I just
good.
put that right there. It's all good. Okay, let's get this one ready to go down. Put a little bit of tape.
Oh, so at least you have a little bit of heat. What is Fleur fabric? Journey said Mary dyed Fleur fabric for a spine this morning. Turned out pretty cool.
I don't know.
Fleur.
I don't know.
I say it too many times, it will never sound right to me, and I'll have to say it like 12 more times.
Oh, fleur de lis.
Fleur de lis.
Is that what she means? I have no idea. I was not there.
Well, I hope Mary had her Fleur shot.
Oh, what's the name of that? I think she's more of a card maker. Melody somebody. What's her name?
I don't know. I'm going to let you think about that.
Well, she's not a personal friend of yours.
She might be.
Oh, that's right. Melody somebody. She's she's famous. She's like a representative for cricket and things like that.
She ain't that famous because I don't know her.
Well, because you're not a card maker.
Yes, Mary had her Fleur shot. It's like flouncy.
Or floozy.
Are you talking about Melody Lane?
Oh, yeah, Melody Lane.
Thank you, Dana Yates.
Her and her son are in the hospital with COVID. She's on a ventilator.
Oh, no.
He's in intensive care. And they've been in there for 2 weeks already.
CJ said Melody of Cricket is in ICU on a ventilator.
Yeah.
I don't want no COVID. I want it to just freaking go away and it just to be a bad dream.
Did you ever watch the show Twilight Zone?
I want the truckers to get the hell out of Canada, and I want COVID to go away. I want a new president, and
And what else?
world peace.
Okay. Wow, you got a short list.
So Mary might be ahead of you on the steampunk.
Yeah, what's with that? She's has she finished one? And now she's ask her. She's right there.
Mary multitasks.
Mary, are you already on the steampunk? Inquiring minds need to know. Yeah, that's gonna go right there. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what the $1 million is for, Jan, but I'll take it. Yeah, I want prices to go down too.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna work.
Lori said, Mary is an overachiever, ever ready bunny. And she's still working in other ones.
She is for sure. Oopsie.
Well, look who showed up. Hey, Pinky.
Hey.
Mary is multi-caboodling.
I believe it.
It takes Rosemary a whole month to make a caboodle, and I'm going to make 4 in a month. Whoa, look who's back in town. Hello, Elisa. A big old plastic impenetrable dome. She needs to do the technique Rosemary is doing on the cover. It's super cool.
Yeah.
So you have to have a Tim Holtz 3D embossing folder.
Or some metal stuff and a rolling pin.
Or some metal stuff and a rolling pin.
Roll right over it.
Sit on it.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put that little piece right there. And I think it's going to look pretty cool.
So Sherry went to get the mail, and it's cold out. Temperature says it's 50, but I think it's lower than that. So did you go outside in your socks?
Yeah. We need to know these things.
Let me see what. I can't tell what it is.
We've got certain people that don't know the etiquette of how to go get their mail.
It says, feels like 18.
Where you are?
Yeah, it's 30 degrees, but feels like 18.
Wow.
And
That's
it
chilly.
shows snow tomorrow afternoon. Or was that today? I don't know. Is that today or is that tomorrow?
We can see what time it says.
It doesn't.
Oh, never mind.
How did I do the hourly?
There's a little doodad up on top.
No. There's no nothing. It shows a moon, a quarter moon with a cloud on it.
I don't know what that means.
CB, we had a $25 million lottery here, and a woman visiting from England who was visiting her sister who gave her a ticket for Christmas won. The exchange is $1.57 a pound. Mary has embossing folders. She's good to go. Me too, Sherry. I had to walk to get the mail. Oh, Pinky's dad was diagnosed with cancer and having surgery on Valentine's Day.
Oh, no. Hopefully they caught it in time. My father had colon cancer, and they got it all.
Or you could always have a miracle like Leslie's husband, who got chemo poisoning, and because the hospitals were full, the ambulance had to divert him to the best cancer hospital in town, and they were like, "Oh, hey, we could take care of that."
Thank you, COVID.
Mary said she's not sure she has the gears one. She needs to check.
Okie dokie.
Kathy said it's supposed to be 13 tomorrow night. She says, I know others are worse off, but I'm whining anyway. And you can. You can whine all you want.
What is happening to you is the most important thing that's happening, because it's
That's
happening
right.
to you.
That's right.
Don't let anybody make you feel guilty about that.
That's right. CJ said, how old are your parents, Rosemary?
Let me think. My parents are.
Let me think.
And I was seriously, I had to think. Is that awful? Let me think. I think my father is 84 or 85. And my mom is 9 months younger than him. And he had his cancer, it's been now about 3 years ago. So he was already in his 80s, 81, 82, something like that. And what was unusual about it was initially they weren't even going to screen him. They weren't going to give him a colonoscopy because they said that past a certain age, they usually don't do it. I don't know why. Maybe things are more delicate. I don't know, prone to injury. I don't have the answer because there's no other reason why you wouldn't give it to somebody. But anyway, but she said, she told my dad, you're in such good physical health, I don't see a problem with us giving you a colonoscopy. And they gave him the colonoscopy, and sure enough, he had colon cancer. So if the doctor hadn't felt that he was in good enough health to have the test, he probably would have died of colon cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Leslie said that it was a blessing. The 6 weeks they gave him in April of 2021 turned into no evidence of disease this week.
Jeez, can you believe it?
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so the front part of the cover is done, you guys, as far as putting the metal part, the metal gizmos. Okay.
Wow, it looks like a little mini one.
It looks like a little baby. Well, this one is kind of humongous. This one is actually pretty big. Yeah, it's over 9 inches, so it's bigger than a normal book. Usually like 8 inches or something. So yeah, this was just under 8. So all right, so now, oops, I just heard something fall. Oh, some of my metal. Some of my fake metal just fell. So now you would want to work on your little straps, which I've already got that made. And now you're going to want to know where you're going to position stuff. And on this one, I got a little piece of the cardboard to make a little backdrop or a platform, or for it. So we'll do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we'll do it. Let's see. What did I guess I'll just use this. I wanted something a little stiffer though. What did I use? I think I just doubled it, didn't I? I think it's a little piece of little thin cardboard. Let me see, like, from packaging or something, the thin part. Let me see if I can find some.
So, Elisa, are you back home in Texas where it's nice and warm?
Okay, so I'm going to use a little piece of this packaging to create this part. And then we'll just paint it up. So we need to paint that first, I guess. Well, I think I'll do is glue this on there. That way it's already painted. Don't have to paint again. We'll use that. So let me put some tape down here. Little tape and glue, tape and glue. Now, my question is, anybody going to do this, or are they just going to watch? Raise your hands. Who's going to try this?
Do not try this at home. So why did you have to glue it to that?
I wanted it a little stiffer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed that this was a lot, it's substantial, so.
Stasia, I'm sorry. Lucy now wants those embossing folders.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
Pinky said she's definitely doing this, but she might be really late getting it finished. And Anne said, I am all in. And Mary's going to do it and outdo it.
Okay, so now based on whatever size your book is, now you need to decide how big.
Artie Dar's working along with you.
Decide, what size you want that. If you want a lip across, you want it round, you want it square, you want it, rectangle. What do you want to do?
Or you want a wink-eyed face?
You want to put a BB in there,
Yes, put a BB in there.
Now, okay, now once I do this, I'm not going to be able to do too much afterwards because that glue is really going to have to set, I wonder if I have, what's that stuff called? Where it lifts up. Do I have any of that? I don't think so. I'm looking, talking to myself and looking. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what it's called. I thought I had some. Maybe not. Well,
put a pop dot.
Huh?
Put a pop dot.
I don't think I have any, but I do have this other Remember that one that I have like 10,000 rolls of this?
Oh yeah, from Miss Shannon Green.
Yeah. So I think I can, if I put double that, I think it might help to stabilize when I put the glue. To build it up a little bit.
Uh-oh, Anne has the packaging and the embossing folders and the duct tape.
Oh man, she is all set. Yeah, that'll help. I might need one more.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. To use the on your cheapy watches, the plastic crystals.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I have a bunch of those somewhere. I gotta look for them.
Mary is thinking of using up her Cricut gold foil adhesive
Oh
mistake
my
purchase instead of silver duct tape. Girl, I saw you the other day trying to put that on that 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And
You
you
know,
needed 6 hands to do that. I don't know how you did that so well.
you know, um, when you watch certain crafters, I think they bring out a certain emotion, whatever it is that they bring out. Mary makes me want to drink. She, I get so nervous. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, doesn't she know? Oh my gosh. It started off with that candle. And now I get so worried when Mary tries to do things. I mean, I should know better because it always works out and looks beautiful. But in the interim, she makes me want to drink. And I don't drink, but I'm ready. I am so ready. Okay, I think that'll work. All right. So now what I need to do is decide. What I did with these is I basically painted them, you know, these colors again. I didn't deviate from those colors. So instead of doing it one by one, I'll just do this whole thing right here and get that done. So it'll be ready for the other one. Let's put that over there. So let's get a little bit of what? Just put a little bit of this on there.
Elisa, don't do Facebook, Lucy. Poor puppies. I feel sorry for them have to go out and pee in 13 or 18-degree weather. Anne said, well, I can't blame Mary on my drinking habits, but I agree with Rosemary. I don't think Anne drinks at 4:30 in the morning.
That we know of. She just lets us know what she wants us to know. Okay, so I just want a little bit of that watered down.
Man, my bangs go all the way down below my chin now.
Uh-oh. That sounds rather dangerous.
You know, whenever you don't have to get all prissy and fix yourself all up to go to work.
Yeah, who cares?
I know yesterday I ran Betty to the pharmacy and to Whole Food Market and to the Mexican restaurant to pick up dinner, and people out there are just crazy. Why do you have to go 0 to 60 in just a half a block? I just don't get it.
Oh, well.
No, they're not bangs anymore, but they were. Jennifer said she's going to fill her first YouTube video full of candles and see if she can get you drunk.
Okay, dry time. Watch your ears.
Oh, heat alert. No, they just turn around and shoot the cops. Exactly, Anne. It's like, hurry up and wait. I gotta hurry up to this next light so I can wait.
Okay. So now we have our basic backgrounds again. Decide what shape. And I think I will just I don't know if I want it round or a rectangle. I think to use the little straps, it needs to be either square or rectangle. The round won't look right, I don't think. I'm guessing. So I think I want it about that.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, Lisa. Those crazy tornadoes. Rosemary, what kind of stickers did you have in the 70s growing up, please?
What kind of what?
What kind of stickers did you have in the 70s growing up? She was already grown in the
I
70s.
never did stickers. I've never done it at any age. I've never done stickers. Yeah, seriously. No, I have no knowledge of stickers. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad. Whoa, a good thing or a bad thing.
Journey said, is there anyone that needs the ABC 3D folder? I know APG Jamie was talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what? I have binders full of pogs outside.
What's that?
I don't know. They're round pieces of cardboard. Pogs, or I don't know. They're like cardboard discs. That was a big thing with the when Pokemon and Pikachu. Oh, there's APG Jamie. She needs it.
Okay.
She does. Journey. She was looking at, but she was wanting that folder yesterday. Yes, Pinky. Yes. I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I don't know if they're scratch and sniff, but okay, Jamie. Journey says she has two. She ordered one, forgot, and then bought one. Y'all need to hook up.
Betty thinks that's funny.
She's talking to her daughter. I think she got the COVID.
The daughter?
Mm-hmm. and the son-in-law.
Oh my goodness.
But the 3 kids tested negative.
Okay, so I'm going to have it about that size for mine. I think that's going to be it. And
Okay, Journey, there's look at APG's email right there so she can take it out. APG is your address in the new art streams? Is that alcohol ink?
this?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It's the golden
Oh, yeah.
Azure gold.
Yes.
The favorite
Yes.
of all the discriminating people. And even those that aren't. It's their favorite too. Oopsie. Dry time. Okay. So now we need the little doohickeys
Doohickeys.
that are going to look like it's holding them down. So let me get are they in here? Where'd they go? Oh, they're in that other pocket. I'll just get some from my pile. Where are you? Oh, I think they're over here. Wrong place. Okay, so you just cut a piece however long you want it. I just stretched mine out about a half an inch out. But, you know, yours can be whatever you want. And remember, we can do it a half an inch, or what was that?
3/8.
3/8. I like that size myself. But, you know, it's totally up to you what you like. I'll probably do something in between, just to be different. Just to be cantankerous. It's the word of the day.
Okay, so Val has a question. I
Yeah.
need I need to know if you had a crazy amount of stuff in your craft room or your studio, would you A, take everything out and bring back in what you want, B, gradually take out certain things, or C, move?
I think I've done all three. um, I think it was the second one. What was it? Gradually remove the stuff?
Yeah.
I think that's what I would do. I think that's what I've done.
Lucy, she used stretchy straws, bendy straws.
Okay, so I only want.
APG did that a year ago. She wanted to keep it all except the stuff got wet.
Yeah, that was forced upon her.
Yep, Leslie too.
Yeah, that was not like a conscious decision.
Or you do like me and you just rope upstairs off. You just don't even go up there.
You just don't go up.
Second story is Craftland.
I'm not even gonna measure it, but I kind of like this size.
Are you cold?
And
Oh, APG. No. They called me yesterday. We're calling to schedule a delivery. I said, for what?
oh no, you got her started.
Um, your dining room chairs. I said, and the table. Oh no, the table won't be ready. I said, uh, and Betty said, you tell them, hell no. They can bring the chairs when they bring the table.
Oh my god.
I always wanted some garbage pail stickers.
What does that mean?
Yeah, just the chairs, APG. And then we got our statement today,
Oh no, I did that wrong.
and there was a $313 charge on New Year's Eve
Bye.
from the furniture store, and I'm like, we didn't get anything on New Year's Eve, so I called the bank and I told them, I don't know what this is. And they said, oh, that's fine. You want to dispute it? We will shut that account down and send you a new card. I said, oh, okay. Okay. I said, can we not just like find out what it is instead of going to such extreme measures?
Okay, I'm gonna put some tape on here.
I don't know, Anne. They were just going to loan me those. I told them to leave, please.
Yeah, and to top it off, they were loaners. She didn't ask for any loaners.
No, I don't want, no. And they wanted to loan me those and leave this other couch. And I told them, I said, I am not an Ashley Furniture display showroom.
Somehow they did not probably see the humor in that.
Oh, nice. Verizon decided to pay themselves twice out of Terry's account this month. When I called the internet people yesterday, they gave me a $25 credit for being a loyal customer. They did.
And what did you have to do to prove your loyalty?
Well, because I've been a customer for like 20 years.
Okay.
I know I should Lisa. He sent me a message on Facebook today and he said, if you'll put your delivery story here on this website right here, we will give you a voucher off of.
Oh no.
I know. This is the other guy.
Oh,
You know, Mattress Mac.
mm-mm.
He's the one who says, come buy you a house full of furniture, and if the Texans win this week, then you don't have to pay a dime, or some. He does all kind of stupid stuff like that.
Are they even playing?
Well, yeah, whoever it is that he says.
I don't think they're playing.
Oh, Lori's gonna run put on her jammies. Hurry up. Because they were doing some kind of thing on Facebook talking about people with he put something on Facebook saying, have you bought furniture and haven't received it? You da 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 da.
And you said,
I said, damn straight. I said, this Ashley Furniture Store is about to piecemeal me to death. And they want to loan me pieces. But tell me the couch I bought that I don't like, they can't take back because they can't take it back once it's been in your house. But they want to loan me some more new furniture.
Oh, that's crazy time. Okay, so I like that size, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy that size and make the second one.
So did you go to the post office today?
No, I didn't leave the house except to try and feed the birds.
Okay, Jade, your package didn't go out today.
I told everybody, I don't know when it defrosts and I can get out of the alley. The road's pretty clear, but I can't get out to my front. You can only get out to the back. So the alley is full of snow. So that is not cooperating. All right, where did that thing go? Oh. Whoa. Over here, Rosemary. It's over here. Uh-oh, what time is it? Okay. Haven't been looking at the clock.
We did the lurkers say hey.
No, I didn't know how close we were to 10. Sometimes I get going and I forget to look. Oopsie.
Jade said that's okay. She's doing your encaustic workshop.
Okay. Oh, that's right. She got that. Oopsie. Okay, so now you got to figure out where you're going to position these little guys to know how you're going to connect them, right? where's my... I'm going to say, where's my straws? They're black and they were next to my keyboard. I couldn't even see them.
Uh-oh.
So now, before you glue anything down, you got to start thinking how you're going to position all this. So, you know, do you want a lot of curves? Do you want a few little curves? Do you want 2 turns, 1 turns? How many turns do you want? Is basically what you got to figure out. And then just kind of play with it until it looks the way you want it to look. And then when you get to a place where you need another curve, like right here, you know, it's straight. Obviously, you've got a curve over here. So what we do, let's say, just for the sake of argument, that's going to go right there.
I don't see a message above, Journey. APG, pay attention to chat.
And, okay, I'm going to cut that about right there.
Lisa said she wishes she had curves. You get 4 in the kit.
Yeah. Okay, so say you're going to put that about like that. So now you need to get a curve.
She bought the extra large, extra long bendy straws.
And the back side,
I don't see it, Journey. You may have to put it in again.
put a little slit.
At 10:27. I don't have a time on my...
There's a little, you put a little slit in there so that this can slide in. Hopefully. There we go. And then right there is where we'll put one of the straps. So kind of put where your connection is going to be, where you think you might want to put a strap. So we'll have a little strap right there. And then that's going to bend here. And whoops. And then there'll be enough curve right there to make that curve to have it go in here. Because this one is a smaller book cover, there's less curves. Less places to do the curves. But once we get it done, let's see here. Where is... So that'll be cut right there, and it'll go underneath. And you could, if you wanted to, there's ways to add, you know, more curves. You can make this go down like this and go like this, and then turn around and go back up, and then add another straw, because you got plenty to work with. You know, you can make it go all over the place. So we could do that, give it a little bit more interest. And go up like that. Whoops. Anyway, go up like that. Turn this curve, and then get another straw, stick it in there, and then come down. Maybe we'll do that, just so it won't be so direct. And then that way we can put a strap here. You can put a strap here, because the more straps you put, the more cool it looks. So that'll give you an opportunity to put quite a few. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. For sure 4. Okay, you guys getting the idea?
Yep.
And then this one will go here. Yeah, it's starting to look like it.
There you go.
It's starting to get there. Oh, okay. I think as far as doing this, I'm going to stop right now. My brain's getting a little tired of figuring this out. So this is going to go like that. This is going to connect in there. That's going to go like that. And then we're going to get, whoops, another one in there, and it's going to come in there.
Perfect.
Done.
Done.
And then what I do is I cut this almost flush with that. And on this particular one, I put a little bit underneath. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So I put all this in place, and then I put that on top so that I can squish that. And it's just a fraction underneath because I didn't want it to be too bulky, but it's underneath just a little bit. And this one, it just happened that the packaging, I don't know if you can see it, just happened that the packaging had a half circle right there. I forget what was in it. And so it was perfect, the perfect size for me just to scoot that in there. So that one worked like perfect without even trying. But you get the idea. And then we've already got this on black. And then before you put the straws on, if you want, you can always do it afterwards, but we'll put a little bit of the brass on there and maybe a tiny bit of the green, and then put it on. It's going to scratch up. You can see it scratching up. So we do all that, then put it on there. It's going to scratch up, like I say, and then put your a little bit more of whatever color you want to highlight, and then we spray it again because you need to seal this once you've put it on here, not before. It's a waste of time before, because like I say, it's going to mess up. So that's that. Yay! It's fun. I mean, it's a little tedious. It's not hard. It just, you got steps and layers and stuff like that. And I already got that glue on there, so I better glue this. Let me do that, or else I'm gonna lose it. Let me put some glue, put it to the side.
Oops. Man, you touch something, it goes right up on the screen.
Huh?
I was
Okay.
wiping something off my phone and it put the comment up on the bottom of your picture.
Oh.
APG, you need to remove your email address out of chat if you want it.
There we go.
Anne said, "Thank you, Rosemary. I am looking forward to building this journal."
Yay!
Oh, look at Journey. She put on her PJs and she turned into a limp biscuit. She's going to bed.
And I'm going to take the sharp edge off of here. I don't like that look. I just want a little bit rounded. And then I might distress it just a tiny bit.
Yes, she was, Pinky.
Okay, so I think that already is starting to look better. not have those sharp corners.
Oh, yeah.
It's better already. And then we'll do a little distressing, but the glue's wet right now. I don't want to mess with it too much. So we'll just let that gauge dry. I might as well just glue this too while we're here. Let's get those. That way they're completely dry for when I want to play with them.
So do you just use the head of the brads?
I just folded them back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now what you could do,
use one of those dots.
Yeah, you could do pretty much that, or you could drill the hole all the way through and have this hold this down with the brads and come out the back. You know. Now I'm gonna really make it secure if you want to do something like that. Oh, I need to put the back first. Hello.
She was here, Pinky. She must have fell asleep. Linda Morel. You're drilling on your phone. So who are you going live with on Saturday?
Somebody.
Oh. Somebody.
Oh, that was a little bigger than that one. How'd that happen?
Is it the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Our neighbors were hollering across the street at 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. Something about the dog. That's all I could hear. I don't know. What about the dog?
Hey, CB. 7:00 Central Standard Time, Pinky.
Yeah. It's always my time. Central.
That's right. Somebody.
Did you see the video that Diane's son made? Oh my goodness. Those two kids need to go on the road. That's all I can say. And you should have seen the journal he made. Oh my goodness.
Hey, me. Hey there. Miko for show. Miko for show.
For real or for show?
Good night, Vicky.
Good night. Okay, I'm going to get this. Round it off a little bit. Yay.
CB just snuck up in here.
She did.
You can lurk. We don't care.
Yeah.
As long as you say hi at 8:00.
She probably just defrosted. She's probably been cold.
I know, because it's so cold in San Antonio.
You never know. For San Antonio's, it might be cold. Dryer. Bye, Vicky.
No, Pinky. I shrunk them. I washed them in extra hot water. CB said it's still cold there, but no ice on the road as of now. Thank goodness.
Good. Let's see, where are my goodies? Where? Oh, where? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Just covering up the white edges of the cardboard.
So is Richard gonna come skate you home?
No, I told him, I'm going to be on the phone when I'm coming home. If you hear, oh, come and get me. I think his meeting's over. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, his meeting was over at 9 o'clock. Don't ask me about what. I don't ask him a lot of questions because he'll answer me.
Good night, Lisa.
And I really don't need to know the details.
Yep.
So I just go, have fun. And I had to listen to him swearing all day. He was trying to use the scanner on his phone.
So tell him to call Johnny.
And edit it on the computer. And oh my gosh, it's like, Richard, I don't use it. So, because he said, how do you do this? How do you, I don't use it, Richard. How do you do that? I don't use it, Richard. It's like, how many times do I have to tell you? I've never used it. But some things are just like common sense from other things you have used, and I do a lot more stuff than he does. So I went over there and looked and I go, oh, okay. So I told him a couple of things, which half of them came out to be right. So he thought I was a genius. Well, why didn't you tell me that before? I go, I don't know how this works. I'm just guessing.
That's like when the cable man came today, or the internet man. Of course, he pulled up right in the middle of my meeting, and I was like, "Oh, good grief!" So I hurried up and I let him in and sent him in there where he needed to be. And he walked in there and he said, "Ma'am, if I cut the internet off now," I said, "Do not cut the internet off now, please." So finally, my meeting was over, and I let him do his thing. And when he changed out the modem, he couldn't get the settings to sync back up. So of course, it changed my password, changed my internet name. So then I went back in there, logged back in for work. Well, crap, I had to put in the new password, put in the new thing. Then I went to print, and it wouldn't print because my printer needed the password.
Oh, I hate that.
I was like, good grief. Miko says, stood in front of the Alamo looking for the Alamo. Yeah, they do, Janice. But why read a help app when you have Rosemary standing there?
Oh gosh. And he asked me something about the other. The something with here with the city council or something, as far as how they record and they do this and they do that, and they were giving some excuse why they couldn't do this. And I said, Richard, if I wanted to, I could go down there tonight and go do that with my phone. What are they talking about? That they're waiting for X this and X that, and it's been done back order for I don't know how long. All he needs is a stupid phone. And he goes, really? Because he doesn't do that stuff either, so he doesn't know. I said, yeah, how do you think I do that? Twice a week. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. So he calls up the guy, well, my wife could. Why can't you guys? You get paid $100,000 a year to get this communication stuff up.
Oh, well, you're the hero now.
Yeah. Okay. Not to them.
That's what I meant.
Okay, how come I can't get that up? See, that's what you get for it. That's what you get for bad talking people. Okay, so now I need to get the glue on there. I think we'll be all set. I think. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay, which side is up? Oops, I think that's upside down. Yay! Oops, it's slippery. Put it down, Rosemary, and leave it alone. Why is that so hard for us to do?
Because you just got to keep on keeping on.
Soup. Why can't we just put something down and leave it alone?
Good night, Mary. Thanks for coming.
Good night. Okay, I think we've got a lot done. It seemed like a lot anyway.
A whole lot.
It seemed like a lot to me. I forgot how this was going, but anyway, it'll have a lot of doodad corners going up and down. I remember that. Oh, this way. There we go. So go that way. And then up and around and so forth. Okay. So just don't ever say I don't show you how to do anything. All right? I don't want to hear it. Ta-da! It's coming out kind of cute. I kind of like it. If I do say so myself. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Yay! Okay, let me put these things away. So any questions as far as what we've done so far? I don't think so, huh? I think you guys asked along the way. But feel free. Feel free. You got 5 minutes. Q&A.
Q&A, 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Q&A. Oh, I can put that away. Put that in the water.
Good night, Katie O'Potty.
Put the lid on. Good night, Katie.
Lisa said, best one ever.
Yay.
APG said, good job.
Thank you.
Ann said, who's your guest?
Didn't you hear the directions about what we did tonight? Q&A about what we did tonight.
Oh, some people said, who's the mystery guest?
Some people just can't follow directions. I don't know. And these are from teachers, right? They can't follow directions. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what you would do with yourself. Oh, where's all my stuff? Oh, there's stuff there too. Okay. So that was it? No other questions? Okay, no problem.
Pinky was late. What were the directions?
Rewind. Rewind. You can always rewind, no problem. And don't forget the pattern for this guy. Because you can put that in front of your large journal too. And this was done the exact same way that was done. Except it was done over a piece of cardboard that was in that pattern that's in the kit. And it was done the exact same way. This one's a lot lighter, obviously. I made this one kind of dark. I kind of like it dark.
How are you going to use the leather and the light bulb and the magnifying glass and the bottle? Today is the first day of class.
First of all, I never use everything that's in the kit. First of all, I put stuff in there so that you can use your imagination. So I'm not going to ever do anything with all those, but we will play with them next week. It'll be fun. Yes. Next week. Haven't you guys noticed that already? You gotta know it already. You gotta. I put so much stuff in there, you can make like 3 journals. 3 different. This stuff here, I think you could probably make 4 different covers. Yeah, at least 4 different covers you can make. Interchanging, with different stuff that I have there in the kit. We'll make at least 3 together.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say at least 3. And then you can go from there. Jennifer, I was just trying to think of a question. Well, you asked the wrong question. So sorry. Oh my goodness.
She tried to cover everything.
Ooh, yeah, Terry, you got to put that. It probably looks like your porch. You know it does. Her porch is so cool.
Oh, Kathy D, you're so welcome.
Did we keep you warm?
Probably not.
Well, she didn't look outside, did she?
Did the chickens ever come back?
They moved. The people next door moved and the chickens are gone. I'm so sad. I told Richard, maybe we should go get us a couple of chickens.
And keep them next door.
That could be I said, we could have a little hobby. We can make a little chicken coop, real cute one with little ladders going up. And
I got one in my backyard you can come get.
Susan has one. We can just go get it.
Yeah, it's a
and we can have our little chickens and everything. But then I'd be sad if my dog got one of them, because I know the dogs would kill them. I mean, in 2 seconds they would kill them.
Or the rabbits.
Yeah. Rabbits would kill who?
I don't know. Maybe the chickens will eat the rabbits.
Well, for some reason. Okay, let me backtrack.
Maybe you'll have chick bits.
Let me backtrack. Now that I think about it, the chickens came into, when they very first came, our dogs would bark at them, because the chickens were smart enough to go into my little area where the dogs have no access to. So they would bark at them. But then obviously to get to this area, they had to go through the whole yard next door and this yard to get into the safe yard. And eventually our dogs stopped barking at them. And then they would just like walk on over and our dogs would just look at them. So I think they're kind of used to chickens now.
Well, and if you do them from chicks,
Yeah.
they'll be really used to them.
Well, if there's any stage where they look like a squirrel, they'll kill them.
Yeah, don't get squirrel chickens.
Because they do not like the squirrels at all. I mean, to this day, if they get a hold of one, that's the end of that squirrel.
Yeah, no dogs like squirrels.
Yeah, because they tease them. They tease the dogs horribly. I mean, yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible what they do.
Ours used to sit up in the top of the sweet gum tree and drop those balls down on the dogs.
Yeah.
Janice said, get one big duck in a pool.
Oh, I like ducks.
They'll eat the ducks, though. They'll eat a duck.
Yeah, they'll probably eat a duck.
Yeah.
No, the duck will chase the dogs. Ducks are mean when they want to be.
Yeah.
Ducks and geese, they're vicious. The geese are vicious little guys.
They will chase your ass right across the damn park.
That's right. And they got those really razor teeth things.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
one chased Betty and I across Bear Creek Park. I was like, oh, hell no, get back in the car.
Yeah. Yeah, you do not mess with a goose. Yep. You never want to get goosed at all.
We have a campsite here with freaking alligators as long as a Cadillac.
Who would want to camp with an alligator?
I know, but at Channel Lakes, they have freaking alligators. And then they have people camping in tents. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
definitely. Okay, ladies, we're going to let you go. Everybody stay safe, stay warm. Hopefully, the worst, except for the extreme east, the worst of the storms, I think, are past us. So, those of you guys in the east, buckle down. You still have another day, I think, of these storms. The northeast. And we will see you. We will see you Saturday at 7 if you are so inclined. Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
And if not, we'll see you Wednesday.
All righty. Y'all behave. Stay warm.
Stay warm. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
End screen.